Well, this is my second program. There's a error in the code. Now I'm gonna explain that. So if the code was right, it print viruses are returned in C. So now I'm gonna explain. Now I'm gonna rectify this error. So the error in the code is due to the mismatch between the return type specified in the function prototype and the actual return type of the function definition. So now I'm gonna correct this code. So there's a no need of int a. So I'll remove it, and a equals to message bracket of a is not necessary. So now I'm gonna run the program. So it was executed successfully. So as I said before, that if the condition satisfied, prints viruses are written in C. So let's move on to the next program. So this is my third program. So there's a error in the code. Let's run this code. So now I'm gonna rectify the error. The error in the code is that the function print it is being called before it's declared. In C functions, we need to be declared before they are used. So now I'm gonna correct this by there's no need of print of a comma ch, so I'll declare as void print it float a comma character ch. So I have corrected this code by in the function prototype void print it float a comma character ch is declared before the main function. The function print it is defined after the main function, which is called properly in main function. So now I'm gonna run the program. So there's a error actually in the code, so again I'm gonna rectify it. Well, if the code compiled successfully, the expected output would be 15.5000. So now I'm gonna run the program. So it was executing. So again there's an error in the program. I'm gonna rectify it. So the error in this program we have been declared here bracket. So now the program is correct. So now I'm gonna execute the program. So as I said, the expected output would be 15.50000 C. So let's move on to the next program. Well, this is my third program. So I'm gonna scroll this program by like this. So this is my program. Now I'm gonna explain the program in short. The program needs to update customer.dat file based on the records in the transactions.dat file. If the transaction type D in the sense deposit, it adds the amount to the balance of the corresponding account. If the transaction type W in the sense withdrawal, it subtracts the amount from the balance, ensuring that the amount balance does not go below 100 rupees. So this is the explanation of the question. So now I'm gonna execute the program. this is my fourth program. This code defines a macro underscore BV of x to set a particular bit to 1 and a function show bits to display the binary representation of unsigned character. And the function show bits illustrates for each bit of the unsigned character n that prints 0 or 1 depending on whether the bit is set or not. However, there is a small mistake in this code. In the line k equals to 0 0 question mark print of 0 and print of I, it should be using print f1 should be using assignment operator equals to instead of equality operator. So the corrected code is there is a small mistake in this code, so now I'm gonna rectify this code. So I'm gonna rectify the code. Okay, now I'm gonna enter. So that's all. After executing, I'll explain the program. So again there's an error in the program, so I'm gonna execute again. This is the corrected version of the code. The underscore BV macro is defined properly to shift the value 1 by x position to the left. Inside show bits bracket of function, it loops the iterated from the most significant bit, for example the 7th bit, to the least significant bit, bit 0. For each position, it corrects and calculates k as the result of the bitwise AND operation between n and underscore bwa. Then it prints 1 if the bit is set and 0 if the bit is not set. The main function is an example input value number is provided and a binary representation of num is displayed using the show bits function. So now I'm gonna explain the output of the program. The show bits function takes an unsigned character n as an input uh, as an input and prints its binary representation. In the main function, an example input value num 175 is provided. So let's break down the binary representation of input num n 175. So the binary conversion, the binary representation of num is calculated by performing bitwise AND operations between number and the values obtained by shifting first position from 7th to 0th position. So the output consists of a digit representing the binary representation of num. Each digit corresponds to a bit in the binary representation, starting from the most significant bit and ending from the least significant bit. So the specific output for num equal to 175. The binary representation of 175 is 10101111. So that's the output of the program. Let's move on to the next program.